Today we are recapping and sharing lessons learned from week 1 of my month-long no spend challenge. Hi guys, I'm Aria. Welcome to my channel. I'm definitely a person that loves shopping. Like, it's one of my favorite hobbies, and that's why I knew this was going to be a difficult challenge for me. I know some people aren't like that, and so it's probably not a big deal to not spend money on clothes and makeup and skincare, but as somebody who's always on social media and always influenced to buy the newest skincare or the newest makeup product or, you know, new clothes like this Lululemon jacket that I bought a few weeks ago that I'm completely obsessed with and literally want it in every single color that I see it in. I already have 3, but that was before this no spend challenge, so it's okay. I think I'm very into just like an impulse shop. And just, if I see it, I'll just buy it and rarely think twice about it, to be quite honest. And that's one of the things that I'm hoping to get out of this whole month-long challenge, is to bring a little bit more intentionality to my spending and my shopping and really think a little bit harder every time I spend something. Do I really need it? Do I really want it? Etc. So in order to help myself keep on track and sort of stay motivated and creative about it, I created this calendar. I've been tracking, as you can see through this week, every time I spend any money on anything. All of these are things that are within the rules that I set, but they are money that I spent, so I wanted to just mark it down. You'll see I did have 2 completely no spend days, which is pretty exciting actually. I was pumped to write that 0. That was pretty exciting for me. The rules of my no spend challenge. So essentially it's 1 month long from January 15th to February 15th of no excess spending. I can't go shopping for clothes, makeup, skincare, home decor, all of that kind of stuff. I can spend money on groceries, on emergencies, obviously, bills. I can also replenish skincare or makeup products if it's something that I use every single day, but I seriously doubt that's actually going to happen because I have pretty much at least one backup of every essential item that I use every single day because I'm always paranoid about running out. I'm also allowed to get my nails done twice this month and get my hair done twice this month. To a lot of people that's probably not essential spending, but for me, I like to look good. I can't not get my hair done. If you don't understand that, I'm so sorry. It's just, that's how it is. I can also spend gift cards if I have them. I know I have a gift card for Amazon and I have a couple of Target gift cards. I haven't used them yet, but I have them in my back pocket if I just like need to feel something. Oh, and the last rule is that I can spend money if it's for a video. So if I'm doing like a Dunkin' Donuts video or a Starbucks video or a Crumble video or something like that, and I have to obviously buy the stuff to try it and review it for the video, then I'm allowed to buy that stuff. All right, so let's go over what I spent for week 1. So you'll see on Sunday, I spent $81.07 on groceries. Monday, $9.31 to get lunch for the kids. They wanted McDonald's. Tuesday, 0. Yes. I spent $105 on my hair on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, $16.86 for lunch. I got lunch with a friend at work. And then $103.13 on more groceries. Friday was 0 again. And then yesterday I spent $134 on more groceries. So in total for this week, I spent $415.71. I know that might, depending on your budget, that might sound like a lot. For me, that's actually really, really good, especially like I said, because all of that was legitimate spending, I'll call it. You know, I would kind of like to bring that grocery level down a little bit. $105 on my hair, that's pretty typical. That's what it's going to be. So I'm going to have 1 more of those in a couple weeks. Probably be around the same cost. And then $26.17 on eating out. Honestly, that's not that bad, you know, especially considering that fed me and my 2 kids, so that's not that much. And then $284.50 on groceries. Like I said, I would like to lower the grocery bill just a little bit. That's a little more than I'd like to spend on groceries. I will say, I think because I went shopping yesterday instead of Sunday, I think it skewed the results a little bit because I did some of my bulk shopping last week on Sunday, and this week I did it on Saturday, so technically it was within the same week, but the buying yesterday was for this upcoming week, so we'll see how it plays out the following week in the schedule. I'll update you guys. That's something going into this next week I'd like to focus on reducing a little bit if I can. So it's definitely been a challenge for sure this week, but I want to share some of the strategies that really helped me get through and not break my no spend challenge. Great, so first of all, shopping sales emails. I started having those emails go into a separate folder so they don't come into my inbox. I have to actively go into the folder to see any sales emails from stores. Basically, throughout this past week, I haven't looked at that folder at all. I went into the folder one time and I just delete. Didn't even look at them, didn't open them. And it was so helpful to reduce that temptation to be like, oh my gosh, that one thing that I really love is now 30% off or 20% off or whatever it is. And again, typically seeing that would make me want to buy something and spend something. And so I didn't want to open myself up to that temptation. And that has been so helpful. I highly recommend trying that for yourself. My second tip is if you buy groceries at a store like Target, like I do, where they sell things things other than groceries, do as many drive up or pick up orders as you can so you don't have to go into the store. That has helped me several times this week. And even going to Target in the parking lot to pick up my grocery orders, I have really wanted to go in the store just to see what's there, But I know if I had gone in to see what's there, I would have bought something, anything. I don't know what. But I would have seen something cute because I know they've got cute stuff all the time, and I would have bought something. The only time that I did go into the Target, my Target has 2 entrances. One of them is on the like grocery side, and one of them is on the like clothes and other etc. stuff side. I went into the grocery side and I stuck to that side of the store. I bought what I needed to buy on my list. I got out. It was quick and it was pain-free for the most part. It's also really helpful to write down and track your spending. I found having this little calendar to keep myself accountable every single day, to have to write down and look in black and white at what I spent, was really helpful in motivating me to not want to go outside of that. Like, I really wanted to stick to this and have that great feeling of only writing down what I was supposed to spend stuff on, or even the zeros. I'd really love to see if I could do next week and have 3 zero spend days. That's my goal. I'd love to see that. I also started a list of all of the things that I've seen this week that I wanted to buy. My idea with that is that at the end of the month, I want to take a look at the list and kind of think through, is there anything on this list that I still actually feel like I really need, really want, or is a lot of this like obsolete and the mood has passed at this point? Because I have a feeling like even looking at it now, I already see a couple things that I'm like, I don't really need that. Now there are some things on here that I do still want and I will probably buy at some point, but it's just helpful because I probably would have bought a lot of this stuff already if I hadn't been more intentional and thinking through, do I actually want it? Do I actually need it? And like I said, holding off for a 30-day period. Now some of the stuff, one of the things was Valentine's Day pillows. At the end of this challenge, it's going to be after Valentine's Day, so like I probably won't still want that, although maybe I will, I don't know. I love stuff with hearts on it, so Valentine's Day decor is a personal struggle of mine. The other thing that has been really helpful that I would recommend is talking about your no spend challenge. Tell your friends, tell your family, not in a way for it to be on them to hold you accountable, because at the end of the day, it's on you. It's your job to hold yourself accountable for your spending. Just talking about it helps serve as a reminder to yourself of what you're doing and what your intentions are and why you're doing this. And so it just serves as reinforcement for your brain. It's just super helpful. So even doing this 1-week check-in has been really helpful and motivating to me. I can do this. 3 more weeks to go. I got this, no problem. Some problem, but I can totally do this. I got through the first week. I can absolutely get through the next 3 weeks and learn some really good lessons from this. So definitely make sure to check in with yourself like I'm doing now and see how it feels to be spending less money. How does it feel to be being more intentional about where you're spending your money and why and how and all of that kind of stuff. Just check in with your emotions and your feelings. I feel like that for me has been super helpful this past week. So like I said, for me, I really want this next week coming up to focus on staying strong, continuing to fight the temptation to frivolously spend money on random things at Amazon or Target or wherever on stuff that I don't need. And I also, like I said, would like to try to do 3 completely no spend days, not even groceries or anything. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I am going to try. That's my big goal for this week. I think I can do it, but we'll see. Check in next week and find out if I was able to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching me check in on my 1 week so far of my month-long no spend challenge. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you guys have ever done a no spend challenge, either for a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year. I would love to hear about it. If you've got any tips, feel free to share that with other folks as well. And of course, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!